What's going on, guys? So today we're going to be replacing the trunk and hood badges as well as all four center caps on the wheels. Previous owner decided to put those cool black badges on, and when they were brand new I'm sure they look good, but now they're just old and faded. You can see it sort of fading off and it just doesn't look good like I'm sure it did. Plus I prefer the factory blue badges anyways, so the front and rear badges, and then I have four center caps that we're going to be installing. And the only thing on the car that makes it look cheap is these old black badges, so we're going to fix that today. And updating your badges or replacing them with custom badges is a nice complimentary mod to add on to any car. So for tools, I have a very small flathead screwdriver here. You could use a knife or a razor blade, that works too. It's more of the thickness of the end that's of importance than the actual size. So if you had a fairly big one but it was thin, it's going to be a little bit easier to get underneath the back side of the badges with one of these or a knife. But to prevent scratching the paint with this, I'm actually going to throw a little bit of electrical tape on the end there, so we can it won't be a metal on the paint, it'll be like a rubber film that will prevent it from scratching and cutting up the paint. So I got a little piece of electrical tape, and we're just going to wrap the end like that. There we go. That'll work. So now we're not carving into the paint, we're sort of rubbing the badge off using this guy. So it'll work. If you have a plastic tool, that'll work too. I found something relatively small that was plastic, but it didn't work because it was too flimsy. So we're going to start at the rear here, and we're just going to take it and slowly sort of pry it around from all of the edges. So they have two pins, one about here and one about here. And so if you sort of go from the side and wiggle it off, it should come out nicely. So now is going to be a nice time to clean, like right behind the badges. You don't really get to clean this spot much because the badge covers it. So I'm just going to take a little bit of spray wax and get some of this dirt out of here. So you can actually replace these little plastic clips in here, but my new badges didn't come with them, so I'm just going to reuse them. So we're basically just going to open this guy up. There's a little plastic film that protects it, so we're going to peel that off. And after we take the protective film off, we are just going to pop this guy into place, just like that. It's going to be the same approach with the front badge as well. Sort of push down on the top to get that bottom end to pop up, and then you can work it off from there. Get that guy cleaned up. Look at this. Look how much nicer these new badges are than the old one. Like, look at that shit. That's disgusting. It's all faded. Ugh. We're going to take this guy and just pop him in. There we go. Now it's going to be the same style of approach for the center cap, although these guys can be a little bit more of a pain. Yeah, look at that. Brilliant. That shit didn't even come off in one piece. Yeah, garbage. And these ones just look so much more clean. There we go. Not a big fan of these, I won't lie. I don't like how they have this little trim, even though it's broken now and useless, but it just looks so much cleaner with a nice silver trim, and then the white and blue just kills it. There we go. The car looks so much better with the new updated badges. Thank you guys so much for watching. Keep it fresh, and I will see you guys later. You should take it slow.